Okay, so today I am going to discuss another two problems from math physics came in this CSIR net exam. The first problem is for a random worker problem. So let's look at the problem. The question says that a random worker takes a step of unit length towards right or left at any discrete time step. Starting from x is equal to 0 at time t is equal to 0, it goes right to reach x is equal to 1 at t is equal to 1, and if it repeats the direction in the previous step with probability p, then the probability that it is again at x is equal to 1 at t is equal to 3 is. So one thing I want to point out here, the meaning of this particular line, that if it repeats the direction in the previous step with probability p. So what is actually implies what is the previous step? The previous step was the random walker trying to go to the right side. So this line actually implies that the random walker has a probability of p to go in the right side direction, and automatically it will imply that it can go in the left side direction with a probability 1 minus p, because there are only two possibilities, going right and going left. This is a 1D random worker. So the repeating the previous step actually implies that it has a probability p to go in the right side direction and a probability 1 minus p to go in the left side direction. So now let's look at the solution. So this is the situation. It is x is equal to 0, x is equal to 1, and x is equal to 2. So initially the random worker at x is equal to 1 point, and from t is equal to 1 to t is equal to 3, there are two discrete time steps. T is equal to 1 to t is equal to 2, one time step, and then t is equal to 2 to t is equal to 3, that is another time step. So random worker will take two steps. So in two steps, it somehow have to back to the point x is equal to 1. So the first possibility can, there is the first possibility. The first possibility can be initially it is at x is equal to 1. So it takes one step to the right side direction, that is in this direction, and then it again came back to the x is equal to 1 by taking left side direction. So first it can goes one step right at x is equal to 2, and then again it can came back with x is equal to 1 by taking a left side direction. And so the total probability for this case, so taking the right side direction with probability p, and then again taking the left side direction with the probability 1 minus p. So this can be the first possibility, going right and then going left. The second possibility can be the reverse of this, that it is at x is equal to 1, it can go left side first, so it can go x is equal to 0 first, and then again came back to the x is equal to 1. So it can go one step left, that is x is equal to 0, and then one step right, that is x is equal to 1. So first going left, then going right. So the probability for this case is 1 minus p for going left and multiplied by p, p is for going right. So it is same as p into 1 minus p. So the total probability will be sum of these two cases, that is 2p into 1 minus p. So these are the only two possibilities. I think there is no other possibility because it is a 1D random worker. So yeah, this is the option I think should be correct, but somewhere I see that the option 1 minus p is the correct option given. But I think it is not true. I think the option 3 will be true, but I am not sure about that. You guys can comment and rectify me whether I am correct or not. You guys can comment obviously. And there is another problem from matrix. So this is the matrix given by this A is the matrix, 3 cross 3 matrix, and we have to find what are the eigenvalues of this matrix, that is 3a cube plus 5a square minus 6a plus 2i. So these are the options. So this is a upper triangular matrix, lower triangular elements are 0. So for this kind of matrices, the eigenvalues are thus the diagonal elements, and if you don't know that, then you can easily kind of find out by lambdas the eigenvalues in the few steps. The usual procedure of determining of determinant of a minus lambda is equal to 0. So you can easily find out what are the lambdas. The lambdas are 1, 3, and minus 2, the diagonal elements. Now you know the matrix property, that if a matrix A has eigenvalues say lambda, Then a matrix A to the power n has eigenvalues of lambda to the power n. This is the property for any matrix. So now you can easily find that what is the eigenvalues for this complicated matrix. So for lambda is equal to 1, this matrix has eigenvalues in terms of A. The matrix A, you have to write the eigenvalue. So in terms of A, I am writing 1. So 3 into 1 cube plus 5 into 1 square minus 6 is equal to 1 plus 2. I has eigenvalues 1. Identity matrix are eigenvalues 1. So this is 4. Similarly, you can find minus 2. In terms of A, you have to put minus 2, and similarly for 3, in terms of A, you have to put 3. So the correct option will be the 4, 110 and 10. The option 4 will be the correct option for this question. So yeah, this is the correct option. And for this question, the random worker problem, I am not quite sure. You can comment and rectify me. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you.